Hey guys, Cali 74 here, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 baits that you could use all year or when the conditions are tough. So first bait we got is the old Senko. Texas rig Senko, just like this, with the you either have it with a nail weight or without a nail weight. The weights I use for the top are Woo Tungsten Never Chip tungsten weights. So that's what I use for these. Or you can just have it weightless too. Always works. Just slow it down and you will get bit. And you can use it whenever conditions are tough or when it's all year long, like in the summer, winter, spring, whatever. It always works when the conditions are tough or any time of the year. So that's the first one we got. And then for the second one, we got a jig. Jigs always work year round. In the winter, summer, they just mimic that old crawdad imitation with that trailer on the back and with like that green pumpkin skirt, or in the winter, black, blue, red, and black. They always work. Just slow it down, hop it off the bottom, swim them, flip them. They always work through the winter, summer, all the seasons, or when the conditions tough, just slow it down even more. And for the third bait, we got, everyone knows this one, Drop Shot with the Margarita Mutilator on there. I don't think this is a Margarita Mutilator, it's like a grape color. But yeah, small drop shot weight on top with a robo worm or any drop shot bait and a weight like that. If you don't know how to tie this, I have a video that explains it to tie the knot. I'll put the link in the description for that video. But this works all the time. Like that, when the conditions are tough, this is my go-to just to get a bite. Cause I don't know what it is, but they'll always munch the Margarita Mutilator robo worm that's drop shotted. Or you could wacky rig it on here. I prefer nose hooking it because you could kind of make it weedless in a way. I throw this in the winter at tournaments, summer tournaments, whenever the bite is tough or any condition, you can throw this and always get a bite somewhere. And for our fourth bait, kind of relates to the Texas rig Senko, but just like a creature bait, I peg it because I could flip it a little bit easier. But just Texas rig a creature bait on there. I use the Reaction Innovation Beaver because that's just what I use on the Delta. But this is what I use most of the time. Whenever the bite's slow, I use it in the winter. It kind of mimics a crawdad or a jig on the bottom, or you could flip it. But yeah, this gets bites year round. For my fifth bait is a little tiny swim bait, just like the 3-inch to 3.5-inch ones. And I throw those on a swim head because those work at lakes, delta, mimics the shad, mimics bait fish, and bass eat bait fish year round. So no matter how cold it is, if you think, oh, the fish don't bite during that time, they do need to eat. And if you mimic that bait, they will eat it. So just use a tiny swim bait, drag it on the bottom. When it's warmer, speed it up a little bit. When it's slower, just slow it down. Slow drag it on the bottom. Hop it, just go to what your conditions are. So when it's winter time, you want to slow it down a lot because those fish are lethargic when it's colder water. And then when it's warmer water, when it starts warming up, they get really active. So you can start throwing those faster baits or just working those baits faster. And when it gets in the summertime, they kind of get more lethargic because it's really hot. So they slow down a lot. But yeah, hope you guys like my video. That's my top 5 baits that work year round or when the bite is tough. Make sure to check out my other videos. Look out for the next tournament videos coming up. Hopefully this next season comes around to where I can fish more tournaments without all the coronavirus stuff going on. Hopefully those open back up. But like and subscribe, and we'll get back to you next time.